I'm at Skylight Cave in Central Oregon. Huh. It's kind of funny. They try to keep the location a secret, and then what do? They put a big sign out saying where you are. Okay, good to know. Yep, here I am. It's changed a little bit since last time I was here. So, it is summer, it is open, so the ladder is there. I'm going to be going down in a bit. This is the main entrance. But before I do that, you'll notice the road here. They're trying to get people to not park here. So, notice on the right, they put a bunch of rocks where there was parking. Whoops. And over here, they put some rocks where there was parking. And of course, there's no vehicles over here anyway. So yeah, just down the road, now there's signs that says park here. What's funny, it doesn't even say why. You gotta come over here and be surprised. So anyway, let me go over and check out this sign. I think it says no vehicles, I'm not sure. It might say the property boundary, the forest. Yeah, this just says no vehicles. Or at least it did before somebody followed the sign. So anyway, let me go over here, take a look at the cave. The cave is surrounded by trees. Can't find them on satellite imagery. It's pretty well hidden from spying eyes, prying eyes. Anyway. Alright, so here's the entrance. She's nice and green. There's the ladder. That's the only way in and out, unless you know how to climb ropes. Notice in the good old days, there's some rock ledges here. If you're feeling really brave, you could try to climb down there. But yeah, just to warn you, getting back out would be the hard part. As you can see, it's about 15 or 20 feet down. So you could probably try to climb down the left side there. But, you know, there's a ladder, so what's the point? Anyway, let me go over here past this official entrance here. I think I already came over here. That wouldn't hurt to do it again. So there's the way down. This cave is a dead end both ways. The easy way is to the left. That's where the skylights are, hence the name Skylight Cave. To the right, it's a little harder and there's no skylights. I think a lot of people come here, they don't even bother to turn right. It's nothing that interests them. Okay, so now I'm back over here. I'm not going to get too close. It would suck if I fell in. Plus, if I die, who's going to upload the video? Yeah. Anyway. Alright, so there we go. See if I can get back up here. Not the... So the cave obviously is under the ground. Should be kind of obvious, but I have a point. No, this is sort of a trail here. Now this is the kind of trail where you watch where you're going. You have parents, if you have kids, it's a good idea to watch your kids. So the trail splits two ways. Let's go to the right, see what happens. And we pan down. So remember, the cave is called Skylight Cave, right? It's called Skylight Cave because it's a cave that has skylights. Notice the ground about 10 feet ahead of me. What do you see? Different entrance to the same cave. The only difference is this time it's dozens of feet down. You can't see bottom. The moral of the story is don't try to climb in here. Or up. Or sideways. Or otherwise climb at all. Very bad idea. That one's about 2 feet in diameter. So yeah, it's big enough you could fall in. Okay, there we go. I can see, let me see if I can, the camera. So there's just a little bit of light going in there. See if I can block it. Alright, so there's one way down. That's one of the skylights, the Skylight Cave. Now, a small one. Let's check this out. I think this rod here is deliberately, because this one's bigger. This skylight's more like 3 feet in diameter. It'd be a little easier to fall in here by accident. Of course, careful, people don't do anything by accident. So. Yeah, this is Oregon. People around here that could drive. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Oregon, not the best drivers. And once they get out of the car, they walk like they drive. The problem isn't the car, I can tell you that. Anyway. Right now the lighting is coming. Well, it's kind of cool because I can't see anything. It's dark. Nothing down there. Wow. Okay. So there's 2. And the third one I think is on the other side of this hill. Oh no. Here we are. It's on top of this hill. So this is a little tiny skylight. You couldn't climb through this if you tried. It's only like 6 inches wide. 2 feet wide. Well, wide, long, how do you say that? So yeah, that's another skylight. From inside it looks a little more impressive. Because inside this time of day there's sunlight coming through. You can definitely see it from inside. Very neat. I'm going to very carefully check this out. Don't want to drop my camera down there. That would suck. I don't even know if a GoPro would survive falling through there. It is seriously dozens of feet down. So as you can see, this is the end of the trail. The whole point of this trail is just to come up here and see the skylights. Very carefully. Alrighty then. Let me pan up just a bit. Make sure how interesting you find the ground here. So, even from here, it looks like rock. You can't even tell there's a hole. Crazy, huh? Same thing here. Without that log there, you might not even notice. Oh, by the way, there's a huge hole in the ground. Until you get closer and closer. This is why, you know, you don't want to just go running around at night without a good flashlight. Make darn sure you watch where your feet go. And your nose goes. And then right here in the middle of the walkway, see, this isn't even any warning. It's not big enough to fall through. So yeah, when you're out looking for caves, be careful because you might find one. It could get ugly. So I came from the left. I'm going to take to the right. Those are the only 3 skylights, not including the entrance. So it's not like it matters which way I go back. I think people go around this way just to avoid walking over the rock. If you're trying to avoid rocks, caving is probably the wrong place to be going. Oh well. Some rocks they have sandy floors. I mean, some caves have sandy floors. Most of them are just solid rock, depending on how old they are, how they formed, and where they're located. Some caves they fill up with sand, just because there's sand on the ground above. I think Skylight has some sand. And the people used to light fires in there too, so I think there's going to be some ash on the ground. Now I'm going to have to climb down the ladder. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to climb down the ladder holding my cameras like this. Might be kind of ugly. But it's nice and warm, so I'm not going to wear gloves. I'll just be very, very careful. I don't like my flashlight rig at all. My flashlight's about to fall down. I haven't found anything better. It's just like everything else in life. It sucks, but there's nothing better.